Hello and welcome back to Dwarf Fortress. And in another episode of, well, digging out and getting sort of situated in this hill. Or inside the hill. And as they are digging and so on, I hope you are digging this episode enough to give it a like. Really bad pun there, but anyway, we will soldier on and hope that you gave us a like anyway. And yeah, in the previous episode we sort of went through and decided that we sort of need to get the broker and the bookkeeper, and to get them and actually make it so they can do their job, they need an office. They need an office each, their own office, and so on. But we don't have a space for it. We haven't really gotten to that part yet. But we have sort of a few areas here which I think can be dug out and used for it. Now, in the previous episode, designated this tile here, which had opals, rough shell opals in them, which is a gem. And yeah, they didn't really want the gems to be there, so what we need to do is go in and building under constructions and wall, and we need to build a wall. So we need to, and we just need that one tile, so we just need to left click twice on where we need it to be, and then we need to select the material, and boom, there it is. That is going to be built. And once that is built, also one thing that I need to add is go into Craft Dwarves Workshop, go into mug search. It's so much easier because the Craft Dwarf Workshop has so many things. So if you don't know what you're looking for, you might have to scroll through and try to find, but if you know sort of what it's called, searching is so much quicker. But anyway, make a rock mug. This is something we are going to make, and something we are going to make and sell. And yeah, it's going to be sort of the industry which we use. It's an easy thing. Mugs is something you do want in general anyway. So, and sort of one that I watched before the Steam version came out, who played the ASCII version, he did that a lot. So, and it sort of became a thing, which the only thing that sold was basically mugs. I might sell some different things, but it's an easy thing to do, and I haven't really found anything else which is easier or better. Would be nice if this got built. It is active. Waiting for construction. Oops. Let's go back and make sure that we have used closest. Okay. The doors are taking quite some time to make. It's, just a bit annoying, to be perfectly honest, but it's what it is. Hope you finished this. Yes. Good. So let's finish expanding this stockpile fully on this floor. Like that. You can click on this pencil or brush to repaint and sort of expand or shrink. If you click on it, you can go down here at the bottom and use erase or even remove. So that is possible. I just wanted to expand, so that's fine. Right. One thing that I want to do is actually make one of you up here. And I do need to make sure we grab some plants up here. So we have something to actually make, like some resources to make stuff in the still. That is important. And the last view of the hatches there. They are complaining that there are no more plump helmet spawns, like plump helmet seeds, which sadly I just don't have any more of. So you can complain all day for days. Can't really do anything. What we should do is add a stockpile in here. This stockpile should be food, all food, and yeah, that's it. All food. And need to expand that just so to have more storage space. And wonder why this is taking so long. This shouldn't take this long. Like, seriously. Really shouldn't take that long. This will allow me to make the it should allow me to make the offices. Now, one thing which is not really super important is the fact that like it doesn't matter if you make too many bedrooms and like zone too many bedrooms, because if you, for example, what I will do is I will make all 20 of these into bedrooms. Even though I don't have 20 dwarves, it means that as soon as I get more, I have bedrooms for them already. So it's not like, it doesn't matter if you dig out and zone too much. The only reason why I don't want to do that is because it takes time to dig everything out. So it's more the time it takes to dig out might be used better somewhere else. That's the biggest thing, really. I made doors. One thing that I need to do is actually remove that. And this is something which I have found. How true that is, I'm not sure. But my experience is, do not try to repurpose stockpile. But for some reason, it feels like it doesn't work that well. It's better to remove it completely and make a new one. Just make a new one. You can like expand and shrink a zone, but you don't want to do anything else, really. And yeah, it's a bit finicky to do like just one of these, because these up here is for all of them, all of these categories, and over here we have like everything within that category. So usually what I do is if it's fully, I either turn it fully on or fully off, and then I go in and tweak specific things, like, and it's on the over here where you then turn one category on or off. It's the UI is a bit it's something to get used to, but it's so much better than it was before the Steam version came. Corpses, body parts, skulls, bones, shells, teeth, horns and hooves. Rotten things. That is actually not a bad thing, like bad to add in. Having a specific thing for anything that is rotten is not a bad idea. And I think this is it. I think this is everything. Yeah. Yep. And there we go. Exactly what you put in for things is up to you, but I found that having sort of a stockpile for refuse and corpses and stuff up on top is not a bad idea. And then have everything like down underground, like I have like one stockpile for everything you have crafted basically, one specific stockpile for stones and logs, and one specifically for food and drinks. So you separate the stockpiles a bit. Is what I have found to be very useful. Well, if it is the most efficient or the best, who knows? As far as I've been able to determine with my lack of knowledge, is that it is sort of what you want to do. You want to separate it. Exactly how you want to separate it, I'm not 100% sure just yet. But you will need to expand storage, and you need to do these various things because, yeah, it's going to take up a fair chunk of space. And ooh. This is not good. What? Did you kill it? Like in one hit? What? The badger so has become enraged. Let's see here. Badger soul slams into an obstacle. Badger soul looks sick. An artery has been opened by the attack. As you can see, I have enemies turned off. I'm still getting into fights, so it's not like I'm safe. The dwarves do what they want at times, and even if they try to not fight, because they're doing fishing or whatever it is, it still happens. This still happens. The fish dwarf punches the badger sow in the lower body with his left hand, bruising the muscle and tearing apart the lower spine's nervous tissue. Ooh. The lower body with his left hand, and the injured part explodes into gore. Badger sow's tail skids along the ground, shattering the bone. Ooh. Yeah, you hit, but it's still not. It's still there. It's still in the fight. The fish dwarf punches the badger sow in the head with his left hand, Bruising the muscle. Fisher Dwarf releases the grip of the Fisher Dwarf's right hand from the Badger Soul's first left rear toe. Okay. The Fisher Dwarf throws the Badger Soul by the first left rear toe with the Fisher Dwarf's right hand. So it tosses the Badger. The Fisher Dwarf grabs the Badger Soul by the first left rear toe with his... The Fisher Dwarf punches the Badger Soul in the tail with his left hand, and the injured part is smashed into the body. An unrecognizable mass. Archer has been opened by the attack. Yeah, it doesn't look... It looks like it got wrecked. Let's see. You're the one. Didn't feel anything after seeing Badger Sow die, so it died. Skills, military, kills. Yep, it killed it. And yeah, so right. Okay, so but that should mean I have a body to butcher. So what we should be doing, let's add work order. Doesn't need to be through there, that's whatever. Butcher job, butcher an animal, a bum. Amount is greater than 0, meaning if there is any, butcher them. And do one at a time. Yeah, okay. So that happened. One thing, I put a farmer's workshop up here, which is something I want to do because I want this one specifically to be used for milk animal and shear animal. And we needed to add a condition to be this. So amount of items available is at least 0. It's greater than 0. We can put it at greater than 0, which means it's always going to be done. Milk animals, put it at 1. Or share animals, put it at 1. Milk animal, put it at 1. Go in here, do the same thing. Greater than 0. Good. Added 1, which means it's going to be done slowly but surely. And the reason why I put the work order for this specific, like through, by clicking on this farmer's workshop here, and going to the work orders tab on that specific workshop, like that workstation, it means those tasks are only going to be used in that specific station. And that means it's never going to be done from the second one I have underground. The second one underground is going to be used for other things. And this is something you can do for every workstation. Not all workstations, I feel, need this, but you can do it. So but you need to go to the workstation, go to work orders, and click on this here to add to this specific one. So, for example, if we go down here, where we have the second one, Farmer's Workshop, click on New, Work Orders, click on this clipboard with a plus here, add a work. We want to make cheese. Add in amount of unrotten cheese available, amount of unrotten milk items available, so if I have any like milk laying around, I will make cheese out of it. And you, technically speaking, don't need the unrotten cheese. You can remove that, to be perfectly honest. So if I have any milk, make cheese out of it. And, more importantly, make one at a time. And why I do this in this specific workstation is because I have one on top, but I don't want that to be used to make the cheese. I want this one down here to be used. So that's why I do it like that, because it's one of the few things. And if I, for example, want to spin threads, I can do that as well. And I don't want that to be done up on top. I want it to be done down here. Amount of thread, it's less than 10. I think that's good. And if we have some, at least, we spin one thread. There we go. That, I think, is actually really good. Now, we have... Why is this not being done? Let's turn that off, because he doesn't need to be doing that. Let's cancel. It might be that I don't have enough. No, I have. What? Are they all so massively, like, super busy that I can't? Oh. Enraged at all enemies. Why is the dog down there? Like, seriously, why are you down there? I might have to do this. I might have to... might actually have to just very quickly do this. set that to be highest priority. There's a lot of badgers out here, overcome by terror. Is it because of this happening? The dog got up. Okay. So I could possibly just remove that then. Okay. Might want to actually make this slightly smaller. And have it more or less just on one side of the river. Like that. And I think remove a little bit. Like that. Except, and yeah, I have everything added in there, but I think, yeah, we are going to have to keep an eye out for these badgers, because they might become a bit of a problem. So I might have to, yeah, I might have to deal with them in like one way or another. And one thing that I also should do is do that and add another bridge. War dog. Okay. Attacks the badger, but he jumps away. Yeah, I need to, before we end, I sort of need this to tired, healthy. I wonder. Oh my god, bloody dog. Okay. Okay. I think I need to deal with the badgers really quickly next time. So yeah, on screen you should be able to see YouTube recommendation, quick access to subscribe button, and quick access to the playlist for this series. So, with that, thanks for watching. Goodbye, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.